Excuse me. Allergies killing me. Bad way to start the stream. What up, crazy? It's going good, man. What about with you? Hey, what's up, Matt?
Spoils of war.
How's it going, everybody? Oh, that ninja's definitely wrong. I forgot to update that shit before I went live again. That is definitely not the ninja of this character. Currently level 45 on the Smith and Kitava. I'll do a character breakdown in a second. I am having a blast in solo self-found, though. Hardcore. I'm at the point when I die, I just want to immediately go again.
This doesn't look good. I need more time.
Oops. There we go. League is dead? I don't think the league's dead. No. I think this league has... Miso just released a video talking about this league's retention rate. And it's like the best league we've had, so... No, I don't think so. Hey, what's up, Rusty? Hell yeah, congrats, man. Breakfast omelet sounds wonderful. Hey, what's up, Medica? I mean, I'm playing solo self-found. I have no idea what damage should look like. I don't know. Solo self-found. Is damage low? Probably. Solo self-found, so damage is always low. Solo self-found hardcore. I'm not supposed to have high damage. Supposed to have high survivability. You're still doing temple? Hell yeah. I haven't really done the temple at all. Wonder why that didn't give me my power charge. Tanky boy. Is there something I wanted to use this in right now? I haven't really thought about my gems yet. Well, I could put rapid attacks too in oil barrage. There we go. But I don't know if my damage is low. I've one, never played a dragon build before, and two, I'm playing it on a Smith or Kitava, and three, I'm playing it in hardcore slow self-found, so I have access to the talismans that I have access to, and doing it on Smith, and doing it on hardcore solo self-found, so you know. You having fun with this run? I am having fun with this run. I'm at the point where, like, how I'm treating hardcore solo self-found right now, I was like, I am trying my hardest every run. I'm not trying to suicide, but I'm like, I'm not taking it like overly serious where I'm like super giga farming. Like if like, you know, I'm not over farming shit. But anytime I die, I play a different build that I've never played before. So I'm just like, when you're playing builds you've never played before, you're probably not gonna, you know, clear as far as you'd hope. So like my last character was a wolf witch hunter, which wolf was fine, but I didn't really like have fun with it. But I died in temple. I was being greedy in temple. Been the maps twice now in slow self on hardcore. I have a bow witch hunter that's still alive right now. I don't know what level he is. Let's see. I just wasn't having fun with him. Yeah, he's level 45, so I'm already out leveling him. I just wasn't having fun on him. I didn't like Ice Shot. Ice Shot wasn't very fun. At least when you're leveling through the campaign with bad bows, I wasn't having fun with Ice Shot. So I was like, let's try something else. And I was like, you know what? Let's try doing a dragon on a Smith. See how that goes. I like Ren. Ren always looks cool in the videos I see. So I figured I'd play Ren. I don't want to play Flame Breath. I'm probably gonna do Oil Barrage. I don't like Flame Breath. Flame Breath's boring. But I like Ren. I think Ren's cool. I think Ren's really cool, actually. Yeah, it's been cold. Yeah, it's been cold. Like, we had really bad snow. Well, not really bad snow, but, you know. Yeah, it was cold for a while. How you become a bat? It's a skin. I bought it from the cash shop. It's like 20 bucks or something. It's just the dragon shapeshift, but you have a bat. It's a bat skin. It's pretty cool looking. Oh, that's the reason why I started this build. I was like looking at the transmog shop last night, and I was like, oh shit, there's a bat for the dragon. Well, let's do a dragon build then. And I was like, well, let's do it on a Smith or Kitava. Let's see how far we can get on a Smith. Currently have all 4 of my ascendancy points. I don't know what's the optimal play Smith in solo self-found hardcore, but I've taken chaos damage, physical to fire, armor applies to Ellie, and then maximum life as my first 4. All right, boss time. Nope.
I bring your reckoning.
Man, I hate the hitbox on this boss. Like, it is the worst. I've tried ground sending him 4 times now, and we both just missed each other over and over. Like, this is the worst fight in this game when it comes to hitboxes, I feel. There we go. God damn it. How did that happen? Oh, I guess he's stun immune during this phase, so you can't even stun him? Is that what's happening? Jesus. There we go. So he's just stun immune during this phase, which is super lame. See how much my left click does in comparison. It's not near as much. I feel like oil breath is still my best deeps. There we go. Well, learned something new about that boss. He's immune to stun or something during that little phase he does there. Yeah, it doesn't help that he moves either. But you would think that, like, using an AoE slam like Ferocious Slam would hit him, but... Damn, you guys got it bad down there in Florida. Yeah, I mean, I'm used to, like, in Texas, getting it cold every once in a while. This wasn't that extreme, but definitely was, on the colder end.
Good day.
Alright, Isle of Kin done. I'm level 46. Okay, so let's do an overview on the character I am doing. So again, those that don't know, this is my first deep dive into hardcore solo self-found. My current goal is just clearing the Arbiter, and then we'll see what we want to do from after that. This is my 3rd character, I think, in hardcore self-found. I did the Tactician, I did the Witch Hunter. That was my 4th character. I had 2 that have died. I had 2 that died in maps, a Tactician and a Witch Hunter. The supporting fire Tactician died at like level 80. I was really greedy when I died. Doing a juice 15 when I shouldn't have. And then my Witch Hunter died I was just in a temple when I had like low res and I got one shot by something. Was me being greedy again. The Witch Hunter was a Wolf Witch Hunter. Then I made a 3rd character. It was an Ice Shot Witch Hunter. I wasn't enjoying Ice Shot, so I am on my 4th character, which is now a Smith of Kitava. I am playing the Dragon form as my primary. I'm using Rend as my main DPS and clear, and right now I am using Oil Barrage as my bossing, Furious Slam to build stun, and then Wing Blast and Devour to get power charges. I am once again armor stacking. I am committed to killing Arbiter with armor life stacking. So I'm gonna carve the path there. I don't care how many characters it takes. I won't play ES until I've done it. We're armor stacking with life. Currently 1300 life. 84% PDR with 6000 armor right now. Almost res cap. I've got the armor applies to chaos, armor applies to LE, physical to fire, and then increase max life in my ascendancies. Here's my current path. Just getting a little bit of stun buildup, melee damage, armor, some area of attack stuff, more armor stuff, more damage stuff, armor stuff, tribal fury, and now I'm going for projectile bulwark, and then I'm probably going to get a bunch of nodes here. Probably get battle fever, maybe not though. Then we're going to get swift claw, and then we're going to we're probably not going to go for Spirit Wolf and Frozen Claw, but we might like path up through here and then get Molten Claw and the ones up here. But Yep. We're just trying new characters right now. At some point, we'll commit to like one character for our deep push on hardcore solo self-found, but every time I die, I'm just trying something new, and this is where we're at. Gear's not the best, but we're managing.
Where to?
Let's go to Strike. Strike will probably be a hard fight. Miso's done a Fire Breath build before. Miso's done a Fire Breath build before, Baldy. You should go look at Miso's build. How goes the building? It's, I mean, not very good. I'm really bad at solo self-found. I probably need to, like, watch a Blaze video or something on, like, how to set up my stash tabs and, like, start building up, like, a collection. Because, yeah, I'm not really good at, like, anytime I start a new character, it really feels like I'm starting over from scratch. It's not, like, pure scratch, but I'm doing SSF hardcore on, Dragon. So, yeah. Every time I die, I try something new, so... And I'm trying stuff I haven't tried before, just to learn new builds and setups, so... Yeah. It leads to some early deaths, but... Whatever, I'm having fun. Later Protag. Yeah, go check out Miso's, Dragon build, Baldy Greg. He did like a... infinite duration dragon on a Fire Breath dragon on a gemling, I think, or something. Well, I don't like picking up looks. It takes so long to go through loot. If you pick up everything, you're fucking... You go so slow. But I guess that's what you have to do, is just, like, loot all the things and just, like... have a billion tabs for every type of character. Yeah, no problem, Greg.
That's an Okado shrine. Whose is it then?
But I will say, as bad as this character might seem, you should have seen the Wolf character I was playing on the Witch Hunter. Holy shit, Wolf was so bad. Even when I got Lunar Blessing or whatever at level 50 whatever, it was still ass. Wolf was so bad. This has been way better of an experience than the Wolf character. What's the stash tab limit? I don't know if there's a stash tab limit. I assume you can buy as many as you fucking want. But yeah, I need to get like tabs set up. Like the next season for Hardcore Solo Self-Found, when I play it, I'm gonna have it like super organized. I'll probably swap the Hardcore Solo Self-Found earlier in the league too, but we'll see. I am having fun, so... And I don't even get upset when I die. But I feel like that's because you've played Hardcore WoW before. And that's like days and days and days of playtime lost when you die, so... Every time I've died, I usually just instantly remake a new character. Except for the bug death I had on Yama. That Yama bug death, I didn't play for like an hour. Alright, let's see if we can survive the Vulture. Vulture are actually scary. You know what? We might risk dying in Temple first, though. Let's go do an Architect run. Before we die to the Vulture, we can die to Architect. I should be fine.
Oh gosh. Something exciting is gonna happen, isn't it?
Okay. Is there any way to self-chill without these gauntlets? I don't think so. Pretty sure self-chill became viable when those got added. Alright, let's see if we can handle Architect. I'm sure we'll be okay. Ugh.
Strange device, humming with power.
So I gotta start collecting currency for this character, for the next character, because we know this one's gonna die soon. I'll throw at some point. But maybe this is the one that kills Arbiter. Maybe this is the one that goes the distance. Bat Boy.
The forge burns hot. Forward mission. Shred. Her legacy remains.
Crappy ring, okay. What are the other two uniques I had over here?
I've nowhere to keep that.
I don't know if I've ever seen this crap, but it sucks. What is this, serpent's egg? Oh, that's neat. Maybe we do a charge build with that. Do I have an easy waypoint in the middle? Alright, onward. To the Architect. Bat Boy.
Good riddance.
Okay, Architect.
No challenge. Let's put more
Always a Regal workbench.
I've no more room. Meet me die now.
My spit's better.
A sorry excuse for soldiers.
Oh yeah, this is at Zeri. We aren't doing at Zeri. We're doing Architect.
This Shipocado has much to offer.
64,000? Okay. Oops.
Flaming resilience. Undulating frost.
Jesus.
Inconsequential.
I dodged roll the wrong way. Get stunned, bitch. Get spit on. Alright, we need to do Talisman.
Hello, can you hear me?
The empty roar, I don't know what that is. Let's find out.
Voice is being relayed. Good. What became of Shibukaro?
I was
Who?
forced to slay.
A waste of a great mind. But that with duetto with me.
Oh, the guy we killed. I don't care about the maces. I will pick that up. Don't care about that. Okadok. Okay. Let's clear my bags.
The marvel of commerce. Okay. Come back soon.
Survive.
64,000 is a lot of tabs. That's for sure. Both poop.
What can I do? I'll melt it down. Find a use. That'll keep you alive in a pinch. Survive.
Bleh. Oh. Wait, my game just crashed? It did. In this patch, Tolly, in 0.4, is when they made that change, unfortunately. Alrighty.
Impeccable offering.
Why Smith over Shaman? I don't know. I wanted to play Smith.
The marvel of commerce.
Don't gotta worry about a body armor when you're playing Smith. Hardcore solo self-found's pretty chill. Oh boy. Focus up, focus up. Come out from the corner. Couldn't tell what attack he was doing, I got scared. Turds incoming! Oh, but those are birds. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't really think about other ascendancies, you know. I don't usually, like, when I set out on a character, I don't know. I don't really ever think of, like, what's the best ascendancy for this. I don't know. Sometimes I just want to do a certain build on a certain ascendancy for some reason. Yeah. I hadn't played Smith in a minute. I don't know what would be better. Because, like, when you start asking those questions, it's like, okay, what's it better on? Okay, then let me go look up, to, like, answer those questions, you have to go start, like, looking up those builds on, like, PoE Ninja and stuff. It's just, like, to compare, like, the defenses versus the defenses, and it's just, like, then you ruin the fun. I'd rather just pick something and go. Okay, we've done Isle of Kin, we've done Shrike. We're not going to do Eye of Hinakora right now. We can do Wakapanu, we can do Kedge. Kind of nervous about Kedge, but let's give it a go. Dun, dun, dun.
We've arrived.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, especially solo stuff on.
What's your
Yeah.
set, Pate?
I think it was literally like one of the reasons I went with Smith last night when I decided to start this character was you don't have to worry about body armor. Like, it's all self-found, that just makes the journey so much easier. And that it just like, all of this is just so S tier for solo self-found. I don't know, it just, yeah, it'll be a fine character. As for why I did a specifically this dragon build, like, it was literally just a moment where I was not enjoying my current character I was playing, which was the frost arrow, the ice arrow, whatever it's called, freezing shot, ice shot. I was playing ice shot on a witch hunter, which wasn't having fun with it, and yeah, it just wasn't. It was I have not played a dragon build before, so, and I've always thought Ren looks cool. Like, Ren is awesome, so I decided to make a Ren build. And we've just been using oil breath or whatever, puke breath for single target. But if we can ever get it to where Ren can handle single target, that'd be nice. But I assume, like, I think we're going to talk about Druid on the podcast, because I really, like, as much as I like Druid, I also really dislike Druid. I think Druid is very, very, very fun to play, but from a build-making perspective, it is the most boring. It is so fucking boring. There's one way to play basically all of these styles. Like, and you're kind of forced, like, all of these skills are, like, set, like, with Wolf. There's one way to play Wolf, right? And you're kind of forced to use all of the same skills and the same combos, and, right? Like, there's not, like, it feels, like, very limiting in how you can build the Druid skills. And it feels like Druid just needs, like, double to triple the amount of skills it currently has. But all of these skills are so combo-oriented that you're kind of just forced to play the exact same playstyle. Like, you're either going Fire Breath or you're going Ren plus Oil Barrage. You're either going the exact same Wolf build, that's either the Wolf Pets, or the Frost Wolf attack builds. And it's like, there's like no diversity there. And I find it very, even with plants, like there's one way to play plants, really. Like, I guess you can play Cast on Crit with it, but I guess plants is a little bit more versatile. But with the shapeshifts, they feel very pigeonholed in the playing one style. Which the good thing about Druid is those styles are fun. I didn't really like Wolf, but I'm liking Rend on the Dragon. But yeah, it just feels like Druid needs like 2 to 3 times the amount of skills for these ascendancies to like, or for the Druid shapeshifts to like have some like build diversity. I think it's because GGG intended for people to not stay in one form, but then you can't use the Lunar Beam thing on other forms or what. Yeah, exactly. It's very weird designed. Yeah. Like, I was having fun on the... My problem with the Wolf Witch Hunter I was playing was Wolf just seemed really, like... Without good gear for solo self-found, Wolf was awful. Like, my DPS was so slow. I thought the rotation was fun, and, like, when I was scaled properly, it was a fun thing to play, but it just was not good for, like, solo self-found in the campaign. But, yeah, yeah. I like it. You know, they're fun to play. It's just, I feel like they need a lot more skills. But I felt the same about plants. Like, plants is just like... I really wanted more variety in plants. I was hoping there was, like, a garden that you were eventually growing, but you really only, like... You use Entangle, and then Thrashing Vines, and then ultimately, most plant builds end up at Cast on Critical. So you just end up playing Cock Comet, or Cock Spark or something, and it's just like, well, plants ended up not being much different than any other caster build on the market. But at least plants are like... There's a lot of ways you can play plants, which is why I'm not bitching about plants too much. You can stylize plants very many different ways. With a lot of different ascendancies, too. She came with Druid shapeshifts as well, but... I like plants. Plants were really fun to level with, that's for sure. And I like all the Druid stuff, too. It just, yeah. When I play Druid, it's just like, well, if I were to replay this, I would probably play it the exact same way I just played it, because there's not much diversity here. Yeah, I'm over the one-button cock builds at this point. I've done too many of them. I've done, like, 0.1 to 0.4 for me was a lot of doing just, like, fun one-button AFK builds and stuff, and, I've done cock every patch now, and Cast on Critical is just... It's not in the best place. Well, it's in a great place. It's just... It's in such a good place that I've played it too much. That's really it. It's like with Thorns. I'm not playing much Thorns. Like, there's a lot of fun Thorns talks going on in the Thorns Discord right now. Where people are, like, pushing it with, like, Druid and Wolf forms and stuff. And it's just like, I can't be bothered. Because it's like, I've overplayed Thorns at this point. I kind of don't want to do a Temple right now. Maybe I should, though. Who's Scattering Calamity Titan hacker? Which build are you talking about? Are we going to die here? Nah, we'll be fine. Oh, nice pro tag.
This place won't settle. A den of secrets. Steel yourself! No challenge.
I need a new talisman, bad. Got projectile bulwark now? Nice. Alright, I'm pretty damn tanky right now. We just gotta focus on damage from here. I agree, Tolly. I think... Well, I just don't even think Infusion should need assistance. Like, why do I need to, like... Infusions just from the ground up are fucking stupid. Like, why do I need to invest into making... So, I have to already pick up Infusions to invest into making my base skills better. And now, I have to invest into Infusions to make Infusion picking up better. It's like... And then you can invest into Archon, and then you have to invest into the skill itself. It's just like... Why? Why aren't Infusions just good baseline? Why do you have to invest into making them good? Because, like, the fact that you have to use Infusions already is stupid. But then you have to invest, oftentimes, 6 to 10 passive points to make it feel good enough. Which the bottom half of the tree can't even get access to. It's like double investment to make the skill feel good. You're required to use Infusions, but then you're required to invest into Infusion stuff on the passive tree. It's like, it's too much. Because that just means the bottom half of the tree will never be able to use Infusions, because they're never going to put Infusion stuff on the bottom side of the tree. Yeah, they're absolutely worse versions of power charges. Oh my god, that's just like the best way to put it. They are just worse, dumb versions of power charges. Heads up, Herm. Yeah, they just need to make Infusions feel a lot better baseline. Like, it's fine if you need to have some of the passes on the tree. The ones that give you a chance to get, like, double, sure, those should stay on the tree. But, like, the ones that you have to invest into that give you the pickup radius, you shouldn't have to invest into those. Just make that the base pickup radius. Like, why are you making us have to work for the Infusions? Just, like, make the Infusions automatically fucking go on me for all I care. Like, I don't need... I don't need to be doing some crazy investment just to pick them up. You know what I mean? I should just be able to pick them up. No more scavenger hunts. Wervin Ren was my most fun build of the patch. Loved it so much. Yeah, I've ever since I've seen Ren builds, I was like, oh man, Ren looks super fun. I really, really want to do a Ren build. And then, I don't know. I didn't die last night on my Witch Hunter. He's still alive, but I was just not enjoying playing Ice Shot. And then I looked at the store for some reason. I think I was going to put transmogs on. And I was like, oh, there's a bat skin. And I was like, okay, well, I guess we're going to do a Rend build. And then I was like, well, let's do one on a Smith. And then here we are. We're playing Rend on a Smith of Kitava. I almost did it on a Witch Hunter. I almost did it on a Witch Hunter. But I was like, you know what? Let's try Smith. And if this character dies, we might try Rend again, but on a Witch Hunter. Oh, elemental resistance sword. I was like, God, these guys were tanky. It's because of this fucker right here. He beef boyed them up. Yeah, Shaman would be a good choice too. I might try a Shaman at some point. I'm just a big fan of like the Warrior and Witch Hunters. Alright, we have Architect left. We have those 5 rooms. So we'll do those 5 rooms and then we'll slap out Architect. You have 3 weapon sets? I definitely like it. That'd be cool. I mean, I'm not talking about an endgame build. When you're using infusions built into cast on critical comet, like, yeah, that feels good. But I'm talking about when you're leveling in the campaign. Go level an infusion-based, like, character on the bottom half of the tree, and there's no reason for it to be that painful in the campaign. Yikes, that was a big hit. It just depends on how many more spells we're getting baseline for each class. If we get like 20 to 30 more spells for Sorceress eventually that all have their own different ways to generate infusions, then, you know, a lot of these problems get solved. But with the current ways you generate infusions, get puked on! I ain't a fan. I only really use Oil Barrage. On rares and bosses that are hard to kill. Why would I want to put Nova Projectiles 2 on it? I'm trying to use Rend for mapping. I like Rend. But Rend kind of sucks for bossing. At least right now. It feels like my boss DPS is better with Oil Barrage than it is with Rend. Nova Barrage 2 can make it shotgun. Do I have a jewel for Nova Barrage 2 on me? I don't. I'll try it out then. Yeah, right now I've got Rend with Rage 2, Heft, and Rapid Attacks 2. And in Oil Barrage, I have Burgeon 1, Rapid Attacks 2, and Perpetual Charge. Just kind of doing random shit. I don't want to use Fire Breath, but because I'm still self-found hardcore, if I have to swap to Fire Breath, I will. But I don't want to use Fire Breath. But if it's the like easier one to play, then I might be forced.
You have come too far. My design never fails.
Oh, I was right. I don't know why I went back in. I thought I was... Yep, that was dumb of me. It's okay, we're super tanky, though. We can make those mistakes right now. It just feels like Oil Barrage is better DPS by like a considerable amount. Yeah. I just gotta use oil. I keep forgetting to use Oil Barrage. I need to A, get full rage before I Oil Barrage. And yeah. Being locked in page for Oil Barrage definitely sucks, especially for hardcore. I don't want to go Oil Breath. I haven't looked up any builds yet, so I don't know how the tree works for Oil Breath versus Oil Barrage. You see the Poison Spit Wyvern build? I mean, like, I see all of those builds. Like, I'm putting quotation marks on them. I see them, but I don't look at how they work because I want to, like, play the builds myself and figure out that shit on my own. So, like, I've seen it, but I don't know how it works. I never, like, watched them long enough to see how their passive trees built. I'd be like, oh, that looks really fun, and then I close the video. Like, Miso's, like, Green Dragon Breath video, I watched it for, like, 15 seconds, like, oh, that's sick, dude, good job, and then I close the video. Like, because eventually I might want to play it, and I don't want to, like, have it... I don't want to, you know, I'm weird. I'm sorry. It's just how I play the game. I don't mind being told if I'm, like, doing something wrong, or if, like, you see me, hey, you're not, use this combo, it's better. I don't mind being told that, but whenever I look up someone else's guide, it feels like it's cheating. If that makes sense. I'm cheating myself out of the experience. Okay. Temple clear. But yeah, I mean, that's, like, just because Protag just said that, being locked in place for Oil Barrage really sucks. Like, that just in my head tells me I probably need to go Flame Breath. Just because it's hardcore. Just because it's hardcore. I usually look at what other people are doing anytime I hit a wall that I can't ever pass. But the problem is I'm playing hardcore solo self-found, so it's not that I'm going to ever hit a wall that I can't pass. I will die before I hit that wall, so it's a bit of a different learning process. But usually in Trade League, so it's in softcore trade, I usually just play until I hit a wall that's like, well, I literally can't progress this character anymore.
I've no more room.
I'm not going to get rabbited. I'm not going to get rabbited.
Rejoin the earth.
Not today. Not today.
Weak creature. I'm becoming the weapon I was born to craft.
Is the Poison 1 GGG showcase? Yeah, I want Ren to be my clear. Like, if I want this to be anything, it's a Ren build. I really fucking like Ren. This is my favorite skill of all the Druid spells I've played so far. I fucking love this attack. Rend is awesome. I even don't mind having to, like, get the power charges via stuns or devours. Like, I like playing Rend, and if I can make Rend my main DPS, I will. But at least from what I've played, Rend can't be my only DPS. It's just like, well, it can be. It's just worse than Oil Barrages right now. But I love Rend. Like, I fucking love Rend. Like, if I die on this character, I've been re-rolling to a new character each time. If I die on this character, I might be playing Rend again, but on like a Witch Hunter or a Shaman instead. Because I'm just enjoying Rend. Yeah, I thought about pathing over here and getting the increased area of effect stuff or the melee range stuff, but right now, because I'm just playing, it's my first time on the build, so I'm just playing extra tanky. I'm just being as tanky as I can. As you can see, I'm pretty damn tanky, having this much armor this early on. I mean, I don't really have any plans. I don't, like, know all the ways people are playing this right now. Again, it's hardcore solo self-found, so I'm, like, limited in, like, what lineages I can use and stuff. I don't know if I'll be doing, like, Herald chaining or, you know, I have no idea. I haven't even looked up how people are clearing with Ren, so... I showcased a Ren build on the podcast, but I barely looked into it, because I know when I showcased it, I think it was a few weeks ago, I was like, oh, I definitely want to play this. Oops. I got nervous and dodged. Like, my Ren doesn't do awful damage, it just doesn't do great damage. Compared to Oil Barrage. But Oil Barrage just feels scary, because, like, versus a boss like this that can one-shot you, doing this feels danger. Feels super danger.
Here it is, the metal Freya spoke of.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point, Crazy, that if I am playing Oil Barrage, there's those projectile nodes for weapon swaps. So, like, if my next character, I do this again, if my next character, I don't want to die on the Smith. I'm going to try and push as far as I can. But if I die and I'm like, I still want to play Ren, I will do it on the Witch Hunter, because then I could potentially, like you said, this starting area is good for both Rend and Oil Barrage. I can use the weapon set passives to have like a purely projectile-based setup for Oil Barrage and a purely Rend setup based for the or melee setup based for the Rend. So yeah, maybe if this character dies, we do it on a Witch Hunter. Any excuse I can make to play Witch Hunter, you know, any excuse I can make to play Witch Hunter, I will. I need to get my leveling tabs set up better. Like, I need to get the whole... for each type of class set up. Solo self-found's what's going to finally make my ass organized. Ooh. It's a lot more armor. Doesn't have any sockets, though. There's one socket. There's 2 sockets. I need fire res, though. I don't have any fire res to put in it, so we can't put that on yet. Go ahead and take that off, at least 26 fire res. 1 charge for flying versus 3 for oil brush. Well, if I go tactician, I'm going to be baited into playing supporting fire. Like, it's hard for me to play tactician and then not be baited into supporting fire. But tactician also would be good, for sure. I thought about playing tactician for a lot of characters, just because tactician just seems so damn tanky. That's like Blaze when it comes to grenades. Oh, is Blaze a big grenade simp? Yeah, I've been mainly farming Architect. I don't have, like, I farm Architect because I want to get something like Kurgle's Leech and stuff. I don't have the best lineages right now. I keep getting, like, Uruk Smeltings. I got 3 Taketes Ire. Got 1 Scion's Temper. 4 Ramiras. I got 1 Hyoxus Fulmination, which I was like, oh, do I want to do a Hyoxus Fulmination? I was like, nah, not on a hardcore solo self-found. The Navy on trade, but I'm done with trade. I got 1 Gottoletzi's Ablation. I got 4 Arakali's Lust. So it's not the best. I got 2 Dorestro's Passions. 2 Morgana's Tempest, so... Kurgle's Leash drops from Abyss, Depths, and Chest? Really? Okay, well, I am stupid then. I guess I'll need to be farming Abyss then. Oh, we already did that. Okay. Alright.
See you soon, I hope.
It was a ruse! Run! They aren't leaving me corpses for power charges. I just can't help but think this guy's got the worst acid reflux when this is happening. It's gotta be miserable going through this. I need to screenshot that panda so I don't forget that. I need to farm Abyssal Depths.
We made it.
Can it drop in low-level Abyssal Depths? I guess there can't be. Can there be low-level Abyssal Depths? What's the lowest level you can see Abyssal Depths? We're missing third ascendancies for which classes? Druid, Monk, Ranger. And is that it? Is it just those 3? Druid, Monk, and Ranger now? It feels like the one more. Oh, and Amazon. Huntress. No, we're not ready for Nengaku yet. We still have Abandoned Prison and Wakapananu. I don't know when we'll do Eye of Hinakura. Oh, PWD says level 52 for Elise Chimes. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So Kurgle's Leech could drop in the Abyssal Depths. it may be in Nagaku, because isn't there a Abyssal Death that spawns in Nagaku? Yama's scary? Well, one of my hardcore deaths has been the Yama, but it was because of a bug. And I'm not against logout preventing that bug. Curls Reach drop level is 20, but is there Abyssal Depths at level 20, though?
Here we are. This island looks nice. Beautiful.
I don't know what the earliest I've seen in Abyssal Depths is. It's not like I've only ever seen them in maps, but... Okay, so Nagaku Depths. Well, let's hope we get a Depths in Nagaku. I just gotta make sure I do Abyss then, because at one point I want to do Supporting Fire in Solo Self-Found Hardcore, but... I want to make sure I have Kurgle's Leash at least. I want to get Scavenge Plating at some point. I just don't know what I'm going to put Armor Break on. Probably Rend. I definitely want to get my AoE a lot bigger on Ren, but this will have to do for now.
What happened here? Where have the people gone?
I'm actually pretty locked in that if I die, I will do this again on a Witch Hunter. Though Smith's really good for it, I feel.
The size of that fin. At least it can't reach me up here.
Oh, really, Panda? Damn. I didn't get full rage before channeling this.
Sharks on land could be useful to some.
I mean, I'm pretty damn tanky. I would be as tanky as, like, maybe not as tanky right now, but I'd be reasonably tanky on the Witch Hunter. Sorcery Ward would be pretty juiced at this point. I wouldn't have as much armor, but... I probably have better DPS. I have no idea which way I'm supposed to go.
Foul beast!
Second. Definitely gonna need a new talisman before long. This is a level 34 one. We're level 50 now. I think I had like a little 55 one in my stash that was decent, but I feel like we'd be fine for Tovakai without it, so I don't know, we're probably fine to finish this act with this current DPS. Hey, thanks, Torn. Yeah, I'm super excited. I, like, ignoring how cool it is to, like, be getting, like, recognized by GGG in that manner. You know, I'm sure this goes for a lot of people, but, like, New Zealand's a bucket list. And, my parents might be planning a trip out there at the same time, so we get to go, like, see all the sites together and stuff. But then I used to do a bunch of esports stuff back in the day, and Jesus. And I just missed that whole traveling and meeting up with all your friends, and I'm looking to just forward to hanging out with Miso, Try, Rabbit, Blaze, whoever else ends up going. But yeah, I am incredibly high off of that invite. Cannot wait to go to New Zealand. By the way, still trying to confirm everything, but the next podcast might be with Jazzarus. Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to hear that plenty while I'm there, Passion. I'm sure it's going to be non-stop. I hate this zone the most, I think, right now in all of Act 4. It's the most annoying to find the final boss for. And the final boss is also the most annoying. Like, she was cool at first, because like, ooh, booba, but then it's like, oh my god. The devs are actually perverts. They force you into this, like, time-locked event that you're forced to just watch her do the spin 50 times when you have a low DPS build. Like, it just hard confirms the devs are pervs in my head. Can you oil barrage her? Here we go, round one. How many of these phases will I see? You know what you did with this fight, GGG. You know what you were thinking. Unless there's just a way to end this mechanic early that no one's found. They know what they were doing here. Just one shot it? I can't! I suck!
I count it.
No! Perverts win again, dude. I fucking hate this fight. I fucking hate this fight so much. Why are you making me look at the booba so much, GGG? You have to... Ooh, almost died to that fucking water pool there reading chat. That would have been hilarious. Not today. We did it, Mom. All right. What's next? Prison, right? I hate prison. Prison used to be my least favorite until I had done that frickin' zone that many times. But prison's a close second.
Eternal stone. I've seen it before, choking Izmir, and now poisoning this shore.
Poisoning the shore.
Did she ever stand for justice, or just claim it? Meet teacher.
Like, I really want to play this, like, on a Witch Hunter now. I hate my brain sometimes. We're going to commit to playing this as long as we can on the Smith, because that means all the hand-me-downs go to the Witch Hunter eventually, but... Rend seems really cool with Culling Strike. If you had a really big Rend that was just Culling Strike. Hey, what's up, Rabbit? Yeah, they'll never add class swapping. I'm surprised they even added ascendancy swapping. Boyo, boyo. Nice. I'm having fun on a Smith of Kitava. I'm using Rend. Been wanting to play a Rend build for a while now. I was playing Ice Shot on a Witch Hunter, but it's got him level 45, I think, and I wasn't really having fun with Ice Shot. So I didn't die on him. He's still alive. I just was like, I want to play something else. And then I don't know why I picked Smith Ren, but Ren's fun. My last character that died didn't make it. I've had two characters in Solo Self on Hardcore that's died. One of them made it to maps, the other didn't. I didn't like Wolf. I did a Wolf on a Witch Hunter. I don't like the Wolf abilities. That character died in the temple at like 50 because I was just zoned out, not caring. The Wolf combos are weird. Did I get the chapel key? I did. You looked tanky yesterday when I was watching you. You looked beef as fuck. I'm also on a journey of... My goal is to kill Arbiter on Hardcore Solo Found with not an ES build. I'm avoiding ES like the plague. I'm gonna armor stack my way to victory. I'm making it happen. I refuse. I refuse the blue boy. Are you still doing that helmet swap tech? Where you snap slot the low life or whatever? You just have to do it once, though. Do you think they're gonna change that? Or do you think that's, like, intended how it's supposed to work because of those, just the default, how those mechanics interact? No? That's what I thought, but I didn't know if that was, like, a weird mechanic or not. Yeah, it just seemed like that's inevitable. Yeah. There's, like, no way you can get around that without, like, reworking that shit. Bat of Kitava because of MTX, yeah. Last night, I don't remember why I saw the bat, but I think I was just like, I was looking at my cosmetics. Oh no, I went to go buy more stash tabs because I wanted to get my stash tabs set up like Blaze has his. And I was thinking about buying more stash tabs, and then I just clicked on, I don't remember what I saw. I was like, oh, there's shapeshift skins. Let me see what they are. And then I saw the bat one. I was like, oh, fuck. The bat's awesome. So I was like, let's do a fucking bat build, and then yeah, Bat of Kitava because we're playing Smith.
Consumed by the hunger they helped create.
Gotcha, Rabbit. Yeah, you look tankier than I've ever been this league, so you're doing it on a private league, funny enough. I guess it's down this way. Almost 40 rooms? That's crazy, dude. I guess you're that tanky. You can handle 40 rooms for sure. Damn, that's crazy. Energy shield's busted. Well, it's either over here or over here. I'm sure at some point I'm going to cave on my hardcore solo self-found journey and start playing Energy Shield. But right now I'm just trying. I'm being stubborn. If I die 1,000 times like this, it gives me something to bitch about on the podcast, so maybe GGG buffs life. Oh, I didn't get that waypoint up there, you dumbass. When's the retail launch happen, Rabbit? I'm guessing you're just committed to the Timmy League until the retail launch happens, and then you're gonna take a PoE break for a bit. Oh, you're out for a while. What happened? You sounded so hyped.
Business to do. Not stress.
Did you actually look into what happened to WoW and you were like, oh, I don't want to play anymore, or you're just enjoying PoE so much? Or you were saying you're already left for WoW? Oh, yeah. No, I get that, dude. Like, part of the reason why I'm even streaming right now is like, god damn, I've just got this new energy for PoE 2 right now. It's just like, fuck, I want to get back. I want to, like, figure out, like, a new content format I can do, or get back into streaming more or something. But no, I feel that. I felt that exact same thing, man. It's just like, fuck. I just, like, got reinvigorated to, like... I was already tryharding this shit, and now it's just like, well... Now I'm just like... My love for this game has been reinforced, I guess, is the best way to put it. No, I get that. Especially with just the timing of us getting into hardcore solo self-found playstyle right now, or just hardcore in general. It's like, to me, like when I look at how Blaze has his stash tabs set up, and like how he has it set up to where his league is like a project of just like building out multiple character kits of just gear and stuff, like I want to start learning how to do that. So I want to get like my stash tabs set up. I want to like get the armory built out, so like by the time I hit 0.5 and do that eventual hardcore solo self-found transition, I'll be like ready to kick hardcore solo self-found's ass. Uh-oh, Munko. Munko, get away from the wall, Munko. Oh no, that's bad. We're tankier than I thought. These devs are assholes for putting a fucking monkey boss inside of these temple spawns. Jesus.
I'm not ready.
Okay, can send him next. Okay, he should die here. Hopefully. No! If he would have one-shot me, that would have been sad. Luckily, we're giga tanky on the Smith right now. But yeah, the devs are trolls for putting Munko boss inside the frickin' Val Temple spawn bosses. I'm sure many hardcore runs have been ended that way. Yeah, I hope they do stats like that at ExileCon. Like, something that WoW does for Classic WoW, or at least they used to do for the hardcore servers, was they would, like, release, like, death stats. Like, these mobs killed, like, this many people and stuff. I would love to see that kind of stats. By the time we hit 1.0, you know, this is everyone this is all the deaths to Monkey by 1.0 or something. Alright, we need to get a new talisman bad. This one's gotta go. Tell your wife I said thanks, and I'm looking forward to meeting her. It's going to be a very fun weekend. Or week, or whatever it is. I am so hyped to get to hang out with everybody. We need a new talisman so bad. Yeah, I'm hyped I got invited too. That was a big sigh of relief. As silly as the tourist drama was, you know, it was like a moment of like, okay, I didn't screw over Rabbit and Miso, you know, they still got invited, and then, of course, I still got invited, so it was like a big, like, hell yeah moment. Oh, that puke completely missed. Oof. We cut that one close. Just ran out of flask. Yeah, we definitely need to upgrade our talisman soon, or this run is going to be ending at the rate I'm going. That's funny, Rabbit. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how it goes down when we, like, get there. I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of, tourist jokes, like, oh, the tourists, you're actually a tourist in New Zealand type stuff, but, I'm hoping everyone's chill when we're there. Either way, there's enough homies going that, like, you know, it's confirmed me, you, Tri, Miso, and Blaze are going. I think, Jorgen said he was going. You know, there's enough fun people to hang out with that I'm not, yeah, I'm just excited to go. I'm super excited to go. I think it'll be fine. Even in, like, the most competitive of esports, like, all the shit people talk online, whenever they get in person, they're always like, hey, man, this is so fun to be here, you know? It's I wouldn't say they're fake, it's just, you know, whenever you're in person, though, that veil drops, I guess. Wish I wanted that talisman. Yeah, that's my experience as well. Yeah, it's not as good as this one. I do have this talisman here, but it's at level 59. That's just like such a long way to go. It's like guaranteed to be an upgrade. This one's +4 skills, but this one's just got so much more flat damage. That is definitely going to be an upgrade, plus the maximum rage.
Welcome. What can I do for already
Both these talismans suck. We are getting hoed on vendor loot. Maybe I do a little bit of light gamba. Oh, I forgot the passage from Tujin. Crap. 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 That could be crafted up. I mean, that one sucks. That one's not bad. Ugh, neither really worth Exalt slamming. I think we're just going to be stuck with this a bit longer. I really want to replace this because this is a good leveling talisman. And I would love to swap it to a different character. It's just I'm still using it. Alright, so we've cleared everything. So now we're at Aristas or Eye of Hinakora. And I think we're going to skip Eye of Hinakora for now. I am basically res capped. I need a little bit more fire. Armor's good. Need more life. I think I'm fine on defenses. I probably need to get a flask that recovers charges per second. Because that last fight was only scary because, like, only got semi-scary at the end because I ran out of flask charges. Like, he didn't hit me hard at all. So I should be buying the flask and trying to craft a recover charge one. I'll use that one for now. Do you check Ningaku for vendor loot? Ningaku has vendor loot? Like different vendors? I don't know all those hardcore solo self-found vendor jump techniques. I didn't even know Ningaku had vendors you wanted to check. Before it's hostile, there's 2 to 3 people there. Interesting. Solo self-found Andy or trade Andy learns of vendors. Arisas and Ningaku has vendors before you get there in the story. Oh, wow. For some reason, I always thought all of the vendors were global. Oh, interesting. So this guy just sells like weapons. And I'm guessing there's like a mirrored vendor like this on Aristas, and do they reset their wares when you level up like other vendors? Damn, I should have been checking this every level. I didn't know there were these weapon vendors here. That's cool. Arisas has magic weapons? Interesting. That's cool. Are these like the vendor from Act 5? Where like it resets on zone? Or not Act 5, but interludes? Or does this reset on level up? I did not know about these. I would have been hitting this guy every level up. Or every character, rather. Yeah, none of this is super appealing. But I am glad I learned about these vendor today. Resets on level up? Not sure. Or resets on level up? Nice. Thanks, Panda. Panda from my YouTube chat says it resets on level up, so I would have been hitting that faux show. Alright, we're going to Aristas. I think we could handle Monkey. I don't worry about Monkey because I know what his bugs look like, so I know how to log out reset them.
This place again. Heavily armed for such peaceful hosts.
I'm pleased. Your timing is quite remarkable.
Oh, gotcha, Rabbit.
Witness the birth of a new tomorrow. A better tomorrow. I must ask, wait here. I shall fetch the first herald. He will know.
What's going on out here? I should take
Temple's scary. It's hard doing Temple and so I'm hardcore in general. Even normal commanders can be fucking hairy.
It matters not. You will hand over what you have.
They hit hard.
Come,
Level 52, zone's level 52. Okay, we are not over leveled to the extreme. Or under leveled to the extreme. The bat makes me laugh. He looks so fucking funny.
That is no ordinary battle.
Another boss.
I can't yet.
Damn, he's got a high stun threshold. There we go. I need to do what Protag told me to do. I forgot Protag told me to try... What was it? Nova 2 in Oil Barrage? I don't know if I have a gem for Nova 2 yet. I don't know if Nova 2 is a 4 or a 5. I'll replace rapid attacks for now. Salva and Nova 1 OP as fuck. What does Salvo do again? I used it the other day. I just can't remember what I used it for. Or I tried it the other day. Well, I'm gonna try the first thing I was told to try first before I try other things. But Nova Projectile 2 is 1 support gem versus the other one, which is 2. I only have 3 slots right now, so I'm pretty limited in how many gems I can use. Same as steel. Oh! I think I remember, I think I remember Miso showcasing a build that was using, Salvo.
I can't yet.
Oh, I see. You really gotta aim that, like, point blank in the enemy. Oh my god, so much vomit. we're about to test it out on a boss.
Never seen a stonework like this.
Well, it looks cool, but it didn't really do much.
I'm not ready.
I mean, it looks cool, but it's not really doing much. Though that might just be me not doing much, you know?
Deluded scout.
I can't see because this thing's blocking my line of sight. Like, the human me. Man, I got 0 DPS. Would you stand still, fool? I'm trying to stun you. Here we go. I mean, it's cool looking, but it's not doing much right now. It's definitely hilarious looking, though. Like, this is fucking funny. If this was, like, my main clearing ability, that would be hilarious. But I don't want it to be my main clearing ability. My main clearing ability, I want to be Rend. I want to be using Rend for clear, and then either Flame Breath or Oil Barrage for bossing. I mean, ideally, I would use Rend for bossing, but it doesn't seem like it's a good boss DPS.
All this digging. What are they looking for?
Think if you have fire on your weapon, it will light it on fire? I have fire. Not much, but I have some. Yeah, no, I didn't look up any guides for how people were playing this. I'm just kind of like YOLOing it and then doing what chat says. Yeah, right now, like, if I had my ideal playstyle, it would be Rend for everything. I think Rend is super fucking cool. Like, this is fun. Whether it's as OP as it, like, this obviously has insane clear with Nova projectiles in it, right? But I feel like if you got your AoE attack up, you could fully clear with Rend just fine. But Rend is fun, and this is with, like, no investment into, like, magnified area or anything, making it a big clear. But I like the way Rend feels to play. I would rather Rend be my go-to for clear. Especially if you add, like, Herald chaining. But I'm just a melee boy. I like meleeing. And then bossing would have to, like, ideally would be Rend, but it doesn't look like this is going to be a good bosser just based off what I'm seeing. Comparatively to when you're playing hardcore sword stuff out, you really can't, like, play super off meta. Like, I already feel like I'm playing an off meta playstyle as is, so. Yeah, I really like Rend for clear. It's just single target's what I gotta solve. And clearly I don't have the best weapon. We're still using a level 34 weapon right now, but In an ideal world, I'm only using Ren, but I need to play with Flame Breath. I don't like it when I look at it, but I haven't played with it to know. I don't particularly like Oil Barrage, but it's funny. So there's at least got that going for it. Oh, I'm blowing up corpses, so I can't get Devour. Fuck you, Gloom Shrine. Is that where you fly? Yeah, Flame Breath's where you fly. I don't like the way it looks how you control the character for some reason. Maybe it's fun to play with, but when I look at when people play it, I'm like, eh. I don't know why. Ren's fun though. It's like the ideal melee skill. Like, you can easily get this arc screen wide, you know, and then that's super fun. Yeah, it's a trade gear, so it's like anything can get good in trade, but like I don't know these builds enough to know how well they'll stand in solo self-found hardcore. But when I look at the leaderboards for solo self-found hardcore, it is literally only like the most meta of meta abilities. So that doesn't mean you can't get there with whatever skills you want, but I'm playing. This is my first time playing a dragon build, period. So yeah, I'm sure I'm doing dumb things. I'm also super leaning into defensives. Like, I've only taken a handful of offensive nodes. This is almost all. Like, here's offensive nodes. Here's offensive nodes. Here's offensive nodes for clearing, and then we're just now starting to take some offensive nodes here. It's almost all investment in defenses. All right. Will we die versus this boss? Hardcore in a nutshell, yeah. That's. What's funny is, like, I don't know. I guess I've never played. We kind of talked about this lightly on the podcast. Rabbit mentioned that, it's like with how he plays the prod, or how him and Prod have talked about it. But like, I've never played softcore in a rippy sense. Like, I've always, like, when you play Thorns, you have to build tanky characters in general, right? Because you have to live the attacks that are hitting you. But I've always preferred tanky characters in general, so I don't feel like my experience is that different.
Utopia. Don't stand a chance.
This is just like significantly higher DPS compared to what we were just doing with Nova. I guess I just wasn't like shotgunning it inside of him well enough or something. I have no idea.
I need more time. You rise. You fall. Eagle's ire.
Oh, he dodged it. No, stop dodging it.
Utopia cannot be stopped. Don't stand a chance.
Don't get one shot.
My lady, you must take your leave. I will bury these fools.
That was greedy as fuck. I think I would have lived any attack he had hit on me. Like, Smith is just so fucking tanky. Even with only 4 ascendancy points. I just feel so fucking tanky already.
Wait, I know where they're keeping the beast. Orith, they're in Orith. Please forgive me, my calling, please.
Treason is unforgivable.
Wait, no.
Let the ancestors judge you. My satchel is full.
Do you think I can handle Munko?
These murals. They
Should I do Munko before Tovakai?
And the beast. Who made these?
The ones that came before. Older than the
This is it. We're here.
You got Yama? Alright, we'll go do Yama then.
You done well. This feels oddly familiar.
Why? Were you the one that made it? Yeah, I've accepted logging out in very specific situations. If it's a situation I register that like that, I will log out in. I understand Mungo has multiple bugs that can just kill you, so.
Knight of the Carvery,
No! What are you doing?
taking what is rightfully ours. The Carvery will now be stronger than ever before.
But dude, we need that.
You fool! They need the weapon! The
We need
world
that.
is at stake.
Bro, what?
What? No, daughter! I will fix this. The Carvery way.
The stupid way. Hey, what's up, Bricky? How's hardcore going? It's fun. I'm having an absolute blast with it. I don't know if it'll ever become my main game mode, but it'll always be how I end the season.
A question lost.
I could see in a long enough time when every patch isn't adding new things. There's a world where I league start solo stuff on hardcore, but that's in like 3 to 4 years. Maybe 2 to 3 years. So that one really sad death on Act 4 Munko boss. Let me see if I can put it on stream. I don't know if I still have it. I might have deleted the file. Let's see here. Might be this one. Oh yeah, it's this one. This is how my first hardcore death happened. I was fighting Monkey,
Are not worthy.
and this happened, and all 4 of the clones died. And when I pause here, what's going through my head is, did supporting fire kill them? Because what you see here is, my supporting fire is still going on, and I thought, okay, maybe you're just not supposed to do any damaging skills during this phase. The clones are attackable. You're not supposed to be able to kill them. So when I pause here, I'm thinking, was this a bug? Or did I kill the minions with supporting fire? I decide to unpause. I don't realize it's about to go off instantly when I unpause. I thought I had another second to like scout the area to see if I missed something. I was probably still going to eat the death because I didn't understand that this was a bug, even in that retrospect at the time, but yeah. What happened is he does the clone phase, and there was just no... One of these is supposed to be a safe spot, and one of them is a safe spot. I think it's this one right here. When you see me die, you see the safe zone appear right here. So I was just barely outside of it. Yeah, I was just barely outside of the safe zone. But yeah. Bug death. Very unfortunate. Now I know that's a bug, and I should just log out death that. But the reason I didn't log out death it then was A, I'm still being stubborn about log out deaths, and B, I wasn't sure if that was a bug or not. I thought it was, but I wasn't, like, you never know, right? But then I showed Blaze the clip, and I was like, hey, have you seen this before? And he's like, it hasn't happened to me, but I saw it happen to DM. That is a confirmed bug. So. Let me show you guys my other deaths I've had. Let me see if I can find them all. I haven't shown every death on stream before. Most of the time, I'll consider myself a streamer. I have to be in a really good mood to stream. I don't know if it's like just a weird anxiety thing, but I don't know. Like whenever whenever I want to stream, like I have to be in a really good mood to do it. Hey, nice rabbit. Big.
This is the entrance to the
Where are my other deaths? Oh, here's the death of my wolf boy.
Let me know what you see down there. The concept of living on after death is just
Oh, the sound is so bad for these clips. Hold on, let me turn off the volume for it.
mention this place to our king.
Which one is it? Okay, it's this one. I was just like, this was like late at night, and I was like over the wolf character. I was not having fun on this character at all, and I was literally watching. I was literally watching TV while I was fucking playing this character. I was so bored of it. I think it says I'm level 66 in the chat there. I can't read that. I think it says 66. But look at this death. Like, I'm literally not paying attention. I'm just like full brain off, and like, look at what I let myself die to. There's like 30 guys throwing grenades on me, and I'm just like standing in it. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Just full brain off. So that's how I lost my wolf witch hunter. Is, yeah, as you can see, I get like all these guys, they throw their grenade bombs on you. And I was just like full brain off. I was just like, I was not enjoying the wolf character at all. So that's how that guy died. I think that's my 2 deaths. Those are my only 2 deaths I've had. That I at least have clips of. Do I have another? I think that's just those 2 deaths. Yeah. So, like, Wolf was horrible throughout the entire campaign. I even had good gear for him on my solo self on hardcore run. It was just horrible until I got Lunar Assault. And when I finally got Lunar Assault, it went from horrible to okay. And I was like, oh, wow, this is miserable. So at that point, I was just, yeah, I was not enjoying Wolf at all. At least not in solo self-found. But it got a little bit better when I got Lunar Assault, but that doesn't happen until like 52, I think. My experience on this dragon character has been 10 times better. And then, yeah, I still have the Ice Shot Witch Hunter up. I was just bored as fuck of him.
Show me the way.
I'm sure, like, I just could not get a good bow for the life of me, but I also just really wasn't enjoying Ice Shot. I'm sure Ice Shot's, like, really fun when you have, like, Herald explosions and, like, chain going off and stuff, but, I swapped the Ice Shot at level 31, I think, is when you unlock it, and I fucking hated Ice Shot. I was miserable. It definitely felt like Lightning Arrow and Lightning Rod was better with my limited gear. Felt like Freezing Salvo was most of my damage.
Test your mettle. Rise, warriors of Nama. I'm not ready. Meek creature. Nama who smiles upon your strength. A trial by fire.
What 3 builds would you recommend for hardcore solo self-found this season? I am the wrong person to ask that, because I play stupid builds, and I decided to continue to play stupid builds in hardcore solo self-found, so... That's a question you ask someone like Blaze. If I were to just throw out 3 guesses, one of them shield wall, one of them something grenades, and the other is something either plants or ED Con. But I would guess shield wall and grenades are pretty damn popular in hardcore solo self-found. I have no idea though. And then I'm sure Edicon and Plants are both just still amazing picks. I know that the #1 class in Hardcore Solo Self-Found is the Varashta Ascendancy, but I don't know what they're playing on it. I don't know if it's just like an all-rounder Ascendancy that's just good for so many builds or what. But a lot of Varashtas in Solo Self-Found Hardcore. A proper Panda says Varashta anything. Yeah, I see. I look at PoE Ninja. The #1 character on Hardcore Solo Self-Found is Varashta.
Face the guardians of the forest. Come, warriors of Kahor.
Is just stupidly tanky with ES scaling? Yeah. Varasha's on my list of characters to play in Solo Self-Found Hardcore. I'm just on my armor life trip right now.
We are not born brave. We become it. You were not worried.
The faster ES seems crazy, though.
Wasn't expecting to find this here.
The faster ES seems super crazy.
Honored ancestors.
Oh, people play Wyvern on Varashta? Interesting. Yeah, my stupid brain doesn't like... My stupid brain wants to pull off my first hardcore Solo Self-Found Arbiter kill doing dumb stuff. And I gotta just fail enough times to where I give up. I'm gonna keep doing dumb stuff until I'm over dying in the mid-70s, and then I'll commit to a meta build.
That the mother of death herself.
Give me that mana.
Meat creature.
Wyvern has 50% faster start of ES, does it? Where do you read that? How do you see that kind of stuff? Is there like a Wyvern form stat page or something? On the forum? Where do I read the forum, though? Oh, right here, I see. Shapeshift into Wyvern to bombard your enemies with fire and lightning, then close them for the kill. While in Wyvern form, you gain 50% increased stun threshold, 50% increased elemental element threshold, and 50% faster start of energy shield recharge rate. What? I didn't realize it had that. Damn. So Varashta Wyvern is going to be OP as fuck then. Huh. Is Varashta Wyvern builds popular at all? I wonder what the trees look like for Varashta Wyvern. Like, do you still play the top half of the tree and you just, like, scale energy shield crit? Well, I knew the bear form ones. I knew bear form was like increased armor and then armor applies to Ellie. I knew that one.
If I am truly Karui, let me prove it here.
Damn. I wonder what a Varashta Wyvern build looks like. Well, Wyvern ain't more tanky the way I'm playing it. I'm not using ES at all.
Weakling! A gift from the ancestors.
Damn, now I kind of want to... I was talking about if this character dies, I would do Rend on a Witch Hunter. But maybe Varashta. But I'm avoiding ES right now, so... Never mind, Varashta's for pussies.
You honor me.
That's the main reason I want to play Varashta, is just because the stat plus focus seems awesome. A lot of cool things you can do there. Even with the 50% reduced buff. Yeah, no, when I just... Energy Shield is just not on the same level as everything else. But I've never actually, like, swapped between a character that had, like, 20k ES and then, like, 3,000 life to see how the feel difference is, but I imagine it's just wildly different experience. I think the highest ES I've gotten is maybe, like, 10k. I can't imagine what 20k feels like. Alright, boys. Let's lock in.
Hinekora has seen you, but now, one final challenge.
Oh, are you about to get bug ripped?
Oh, Yamas.
Major Aimless said he only does this in super late game, so he can one-shot it. What's happening? Get stunned more. I missed one of them. No, I got them all. Oh, I did. No bug? Would you get stunned?
Now I get you. Okay. Yama sees you. You.
Thank you, Yama. Alright, I guess we're moving on to Tovakai. What's his name? Tavaki?
Step forth. You make the mother of
Give me my passive points.
you will walk in it, but not
Sheesh. We will meet again. Alright. Might build in the Battle Fever next. Get that skill speed. I think I'm gonna go for Swift Claw next, though. I think we'll go, we'll get, yeah, we'll go for Swift Claw next. Do I want Piercing Claw or Sharpened Claw, though? How much physical damage am I doing? Mostly physical. What about with Oil Barrage? What's that damage? Mostly physical. Is Oil Barrage an attack? It is. Attack, AoE, projectile, sustained, channeling. Alright. Monko accomplished. Alright, I think we're just on to Nagaku now. Excellent. Guys, this is just randomly going to be said by me every couple hours whenever I'm on stream, but I'm going to fucking New Zealand. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I get to hang out with my friends in fucking New Zealand. Yes, from Rabbit. I know. Ugh, I can't fucking wait. This, like, the build up till November is gonna be so brutal. But it's just like, it's gonna be like, I don't know, like, there's just like there's just like a, I don't know, it's like a, it's almost like a challenge. It's just like, okay, you're going to Exile Con. Now let's see what you can do with the year until then. Like, instead of, like, having to prove yourself to get the invite, like, it's like we have the invite, and now it's like, let's show how badass we can make content, how awesome we can make the podcast and stuff. It's just like, it's not like a weight off of our shoulders. It's like almost more pressure, but it's like a fucking fun. Like, I'm just excited. It's like, I'm just so invigorated to do Path of Exile stuff, and, like, everything I do this year gets a cherry off top with a fucking New Zealand trip at the end. Gonna be amazing. Later, Rabbit. See you when I see you. Probably the next time you stream. Thanks, Bricky. Thanks, Cruel, yeah. Myself, Rabbit, and Miso, assuming because of the podcast, we got invited out to New Zealand. And what's fun is, like, just the idea of going to New Zealand is exciting, but then when we're there, we're getting to see whatever new shit Path of Exile is getting to reveal, and then we get to play test it. So, it's not just getting to go to New Zealand, it's like we're getting to fucking go play Path of Exile. Like, I just get to play more Path of Exile. It's like, fuck yeah. Ooh, my first Greater Jewelers. Well, I can't put that in the Rend. So it obviously goes in the Oil Barrage for now. I just don't know what I would put in the Oil Barrage. Right now I have Burgeon, Rapid Attacks, Perpetual Charge. Maybe Elemental Armament? I don't know. I'm not doing that much elemental damage, though. Oh, that's a big bleed. Damn you, Corrupted Blood. We are not 100% locked in on the next episode of the podcast yet, but hopefully it's Jazzarus, by the way. We're trying to get Jazzarus on. Yep, we do get a depth. But will we get a Kurgle's Leash inside? That's the question. Is will we get Kurgle's Leash? Because that's what we want, is Kurgle's Leash for my supporting fire tactician build.
Deeper it goes.
Because that's just such a massive DPS increase. Gotta be careful in Abyss. Is it just the final chest from Abyssal Depths that can drop Kurgle's Leash? And hopefully it's Abyss mods we can handle at the end. I will bail if I have to. I'm not dying in Abyss if I don't have to. Yep, just the last chest? Okay. Yeah, I really want Kurgle's Leash. Because that will definitely add supporting fire tactician to one of my runs again. I tried it without the leash and, like, it's just too hard to boss without it.
I've nowhere to keep that. I'm not ready.
I did not get any power charges there. Interesting.
You were no one to find us all.
He's back. Alright, here we go, boys. Kurgle's Leash. What?
My satchel is full.
What? What? I really like Rend. I need to find a way to make a Rend-only build work in solo self-found hardcore. Rend is super fun.
This is it. The trail of devastation ends here.
I want to get a big Rend. I just don't know if Rend is going to be super viable if I don't go Energy Shield. Plus, I don't even know if Ren would be good in an Energy Shield scenario, unless you got like a super big AoE. Because of your melee Energy Shield, isn't that gonna suck? Full out of ES? What do you mean full out of ES? I think I'm having enough fun with Ren that we'll see what happens when we hit certain walls. But if I redo another character on Ren,
I'm not ready.
can I eat this? Yeah, I'm super tanky. I just want to get this to where I can do all my damage with this. But yeah, what I was saying was, if this character dies and I'm still down with Rend, we're going to do Rend on a Witch Hunter maybe because I'm a Witch Hunter simp. And if that fails, we'll maybe do it on a Varashta. But maybe the Varashta's next too. It just depends on how pissed I am at an armor life death at that point. I just don't know how, like, what would you do on the Varashta? Would you, like... Because it's an attack. Especially if you're doing Rend. Because Rend is, like, melee attack. So you would have to come down here no matter what. So even if you're playing Varashta, like, what would the tree even look like? Would you, like... Would you even come up here for Patient Barrier and Enhanced Barrier? Because if you did, you'd come up here and then you'd immediately just fucking book it to, like, the left and get all, like, it would be like a up here and then immediately around over here. But, like, what would the early game look like? Like, would your damage be good enough in the campaign? If I started Varashta, right, for if I'm playing specifically Rend, It's not like I have a lot of attack stuff, but I do have like these nodes here and these nodes here. It would be a while before I got any damage stuff. Like I would path up here, I'd probably get like some of these ES and recharge stuff. But then like it would take me like, what, like level 50? Level 50 by the time I could get to Tribal Fury. And then by then, of course, I could have points into like Molten Claw and stuff, but I feel like you'd be almost forced while leveling to like cut through here. And eventually you would have to re-tree to do a path that's like more efficient for min-maxing ES. But I just don't feel like if you were to level Varashta for specifically Rend, like maybe Flame Breath has different scaling where you can like lean into lightning or something. But if I was doing Rend specifically, like I feel like I'd almost want to almost immediately like come over here and then like, I don't know. I don't know how I would level it on a Varashta. We'll see. My interest is peaked because like I like the idea of what you guys are talking about, how the double recharge rate stacks. That sounds really fun. I just might be trying, like by doing Rend with that, I might be trying to force a situation into a situation that I shouldn't be. But it sounds really cool though. It definitely worked in Trade League, obviously, but we're playing solo stuff on hardcore. So I'm just concerned about the damage. And then what in the Varashta would you even use? Because like I have to relook at Varashta's tree. Because one of the main things I wanted to do Varashta for was for the staff plus focus. But if I'm playing a Ren build, I'd be using fucking a talisman. So I don't even know what the rest of the Ascendancy looks like. Is there like, can you use the Jinn from Shapeshifts? Like, would I be able to use one of the Jinn while I'm Shapeshift? What Sacred Rituals do? I don't remember all of the Varashta stuff. You do the Timeless Jewel nodes? Oh, right, the Timeless Jewel nodes, yeah. I mean, Timeless Jewels aren't super hard to get in solo self-found. I just have to do Sanctum runs. And Sanctum runs aren't that scary, because if you hit 0 honor, you don't lose all... You don't die. You just get kicked out of Sanctum, so... Timeless Jewels aren't awful to farm for solo self-found hardcore. I could definitely get some good ones. I'm just worried if, like, is me trying to Varashta with the Druid just trying to force something fun into something that I shouldn't be? Or will that actually work for solo self-found hardcore? I think it could be good. I just might have to do Flame Breath with it instead of Rend.
Another interfering with things they don't understand. You don't belong here. This is a Karnui matter. Where's Mercado? As we
Oh, that's true, Panda. Yeah, you could get big AoE that way.
The time for talk is over. Let the ancestors bear witness. You dare challenge chieftain. This is mercy.
I'm so tanky. Might be a trade attempt, though. Yeah, I'm over... Oh, he didn't phase. I'm sitting here AFK'd. Holy shit. I'm sitting here reading chat, not paying attention. I thought I fucking phased his dumbass. I'm done with Trade League, I think. I'm just doing silly shit in hardcore at this point for the fun of it. But yeah, I think you might be right. But we might try it just for the try it. It might be the next character, just for the lulz. I did that too early. Would you get over it? I phased you, fool. I have a hardcore trade character. He's level 90. I haven't died in hardcore trade. I just feel hardcore trade's too easy. I got to level 90 so easily just because I got an Omen of Light. And it's just like... I don't know. I didn't really like hardcore trade. It just felt like regular. No! He moved a bunch. I don't even know what the grass does. I don't know, like, my first hardcore character is still alive, and I got to Endgame, I did a few maps, I know how to make currency, so, like, I got currency, and then I was instantly with, like, Brass Dome and so much gear, and then I got to level 90, and, like, I'm already farming Citadel bosses like they're nothing. Clearly, I didn't try to do anything super hard on the character yet, but, I don't know, my brain was like... I might as well just go, like, I don't know. I felt like I was spoiling the experience for myself by not doing it in my first hardcore attempts in solo self-found. Obviously saying it's easy was not true, but I felt like I was souring my experience by not doing it in solo self-found. At some point, I will probably play hardcore trade a lot, but because I'm new to it, I don't know why I felt like leaning into solo self-found. It's definitely a dumb take.
Ooh, I'll gladly take that off your hands.
That's really good.
I'll gladly take that off your hands.
Oh yeah, for the Timmy Trade League, that's fine. I think those small trade leagues are... I mean, I think all the trade leagues are fine. At some point, I will play Hardcore Trade League. It's just because it was my first experience with Hardcore, and because I was playing it so late into the league, even though, like, the market is smaller in Hardcore Trade, it just felt like I rushed. Like, I was speeding up the process. Because, like, it was like a month into the league where Omens of Light were selling for, you know, 12 Divine. Okay, so I do have this talisman. That's probably a DPS increase. And 4 levels.
Welcome. What can I do for
I'm really bad at checking vendors for gear. I need to do that way more often.
Fight the good fight, eh? Don't make some of that.
This one feels worth Exalt slamming. Okay, that's pretty good. I think I do a decent amount of elemental damage, right? Do I yellow chaos it? Sure, I don't give a fuck. That's not good. That's not good. I don't think that's a DPS increase. Yeah. I think he does, Herm. I think he does. Alright. Which interlude first? Let's go to this theory.
The Vistari's just as hot as I remember.
Alright. Well, again, I have this weapon at 59. I don't know if it's a big DPS increase or not. It may or may not be. When I look at it, I think it will be. Three melee skills. Looks like it's got more damage on it by, like, about 100. So one less melee skill, but more damage, potentially. I need to get sockets on it at some point. Which I do have the things for. Is it fully exalted? It is. But obviously it's not even that good, so... Ooh, +6 melee skills. Too bad that rolled only 19% flat fizz, or fizz increase. I mean, we have to exalt slam this. Oh, it hit the 100% increased roll on the physical damage. Unfortunately, it hit double accuracy and reduced attribute requirements. I mean, I'm assuming it's a DPS increase just because it's, like, way more damage on it than its +6 skills, but I don't know how big of a DPS increase. Oh, wow, that was a fucking fat DPS increase. Look at my Ren's damage, 1966 to 3500. What does Oil Barrage go to? Oops. I don't remember which one's a good one. Well, this is why you vendor hop, people. I think we gambled for this. I just gambled for this, and then we crafted it up. Alright. Well, we needed that bad. Now we have some decent hand-me-downs for the next character. I was worried about dying with this one, because this was a good leveling two-ender. I don't have fire res runes, do I? No. Alright, well, let's see how this DPS feels on this boss. Oh, why did you end up there? There you go. My damage is definitely more than doubled, so... should be a pretty big difference. Alright, now we need to take this character seriously. No dying. I don't want to die with this talisman. How important is the damage on your talisman to oil barrage? I assume it's very important. Wow, I'm hitting so much harder, and I'm like almost instantly stunning that final sting guy. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oof. I hate the slow pulls.
I need more time.
Jesus. Getting low frames in this fight. This is an annoying fight to get low frames on. There we go. Luckily, we're tanky as fuck. Oops. Well, now our Ren does good boss DPS. Yeah, that was a good showcase of how tanky I am, because I ate a lot of attacks I shouldn't have. You went up Forish's damage on Oil Barrage? Yeah, but like, you know how with some attacks, like, the damage DPS is like, because you don't know how many projectiles per second that means, so it's like, if that DPS is applying per projectile or whatever, you know what I mean? I don't know how much that 400 damage is actually applying, like how big that is for Oil Barrage. I assume it's massive, but I don't know if it scales more through, like, this is mainly physical damage, and then it has a, that's just mainly just physical damage. So, like, I don't know if, like, I needed more, elemental scaling or something. I have not looked into how you scale dragon attacks at all. Look at these low frame rates I'm getting. My computer's starting to lag. Maybe it's the servers, though. I'm gonna have to get a new computer at some point this year. Oh, I'm so happy we just got this weapon on this character. I was a bit nervous on like how we were going to progress past this next boss because the DPS is pretty low. It's still pretty low, but I'm getting such low FPS right now. Do you guys see this? I keep dropping to below 20. Ren don't directly scale with Fizz, it scales with, but it scales with damage. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm probably gonna look up like how Ren scales tonight and figure it out. My next few solo self-found characters might be Ren, just because I'm having fun with it. So I might figure out how it just scales, and especially if I'm doing a Varashta version after this one. Okay, up to 4,500 life. I need to get new life on my gear soon. So now I need to stop dooming over my weapon. This weapon will carry me until, like... I want to say, like, I don't know, level 70-ish, probably even higher than that. I need to get a lot more life on gear. I need to get over 2,000 life as soon as possible. And then even from there, we need to get over 3,000 life. What's my armor at? 82%. 6,000. Yeah, I need to get scavenge plating. I don't know what I'm going to build armor break into. I'm thinking I'll put maybe armor break 3 into rend and just have like armor break build into this main attack skill. I could keep using Roar, but I'm thinking about just putting Armor Break 3 into Rend whenever I hit level 65. Because I want to get Scavenge Plating. I think Scavenge Plating would be big. I don't know if I ultimately need Overwhelming Presence. I'm just doing that to make the stunning easier. This character's fun.
Weak creature. Size without strength. The 7 clans already been through here.
Like, if I can get Ren's area of effect, like... Am I dumb for wanting to put Magnified Area 2 in it? Like, I want to get it so where it's, like, caking half the screen at least.
Jin and their games. Weakling. I need more time.
Because if I'm not using it for bossing, like, obviously if I use it for bossing, I want, like, Ulna Tolls in it or something. But if I'm not using it for bossing, then I'm, like, and its damage should be good enough on mapping to where...
Forge something truly exceptional.
Like, with a 5 slink, I should be able to put Magnified Area in it. It kind of needs to be there at some point for clear. Oh, right, 2 weapon sets could also be an option, but that would mean I'd have to give up Bear Form or Wolf Form as weapon swaps. So, like, either right now I'm using weapon set 2 for Bear Form for Furious Roar for Armor Break, or I would use Wolf Form for the Mark King because you can do the Pounce Mark tech. So right now, I need both of my weapon sets for either Bear or Wolf as an alternate for debuffing, but that potentially could work. I'm sure there's something there that could work. But yeah, it feels like I even want to, like, I want to maybe get Rage from a different source or something and put, like, Magnified Area in there now. Yo, these frame drops suck. Like, almost want to, like, not play right now if it's, but, like, I'm having fun. So it's like, I'll just play until I die, I guess. Oh, there's both of them. Like, what else could I get Rage from? Like, I feel like I have to almost... Oh, I forgot to put a jewel into Oil Barrage. What should I put into Oil Barrage? Well, I should get Burgeon too. But I guess that's not a huge DPS increase. That just gets it up to 40% faster. Do I do something like Concentrated Area? Do I just do Concentrated Area for more damage? Does the AoE matter for the DPS? Like, it's like it's splashing the boss, so like the area effect reducing would be like a DPS loss, or... I don't know what people put in Oil Barrage. For bossing specifically. Elemental Arm 2, does that matter though? Because I'm doing almost all physical damage. But Elemental Armament 2 help? I'm like, all fizz. Yeah, but would that be better than, like, Concentrated Area? Because Concentrated Area is just, like, more damage flat, right? I feel like Concentrated Area, like, if Concentrated Area doesn't fuck over its DPS by reducing how much it splashes or whatever, at least for single target, I feel like that makes sense. What other more damage sources can I get? I thought about Lightning Attunement and Heft as well. I thought about both of those. Like, Heft seems not bad. Lightning Attunement also seems not bad. Let's try Concentrated Area. And then we'll try Elemental Armament later with, like, Lightning Infusion. We'll try a bunch of stuff. Oh my god, my frames. Oh my god, my frames. It feels worse than 30 FPS.
Still not sure I trust it.
Cold Res, Fire Res, Strength. Crap. Crap. Cold Res, Fire Res, Evasion Rating. This one's the better one. I don't think we're using it. Mine's got Max Life, Attributes. Melee skills, cold res. It's okay, but it's not the best. Yeah, I'll restart game before the boss. I'm gonna get this last gen.
I'm done with these Jinn. I hope they're done with me.
See, now I'm back up to 150 FPS, though. Crap. Cold res, fire res adds lightning damage to attacks. Rarity, that's not bad. Lightning res, low max life, strength, dex. Yeah, this one's really good. Cold res, lightning res adds lightning damage. It's like as good as more cold as fire damage. What is this? This is just fire. Oh, this one gets replaced, I think. It gets us, our fire res is slightly lower, but it gets us some lightning damage to attacks. Our fire res is pretty low, though. We gotta fix our fire res bad. Melee skills. Rip. I want to play Fireball bad. In my stash, I have the leveling staff that lets you shoot your skills as a projectile or whatever. Where is it? This thing, Sire of Shards. And I was like, man, I want to level a Fireball build with it. I really hope Fireball gets some love. Okay, I'm going to restart my client real quick. Un momento. I think Lightning Attunement could be good, too. I want to see how Concentrated Area performs, just with how it, like, reduces the area of it. I want to see how that looks in general first. Lightning Attunement could be good, but I think Concentrated Area also very good. If I'm just doing it for bossing only. Yeah, agreed, Bricky. Agreed. I don't like the Infusion play. It works great in Endgame when you automate it, but I always opened up the armor break too early. Oh, is this attack? Okay. Am I dead? Wow, I can't believe I can eat that attack. I'm super tanky. When you automate it is the problem. Yes, agreed. Jado. Oyo boyo. Ooh, global physical damage. Ooh. That's not bad. I don't like that my fire res is so low. I don't know if any of these bosses are fire res bosses. Can't remember. Yes, this next boss is fire res boss. I'm worried about my fire res. Yeah, but what level's the earliest you can get a dueling wand? Isn't it like an endgame drop, like level 50 something? So at least for leveling you can't use one? I'm pretty sure, or am I wrong there? I'm worried about my fire res, but we will proceed. I'm really worried about my fire res. Because I've also got the node that makes me take % of physical damage as fire damage.
This is not the place for violence.
Here is some equipment.
Ooh. Supporting fire. Ooh. It's a good helmet. Oh, I need new boots bad. Holy shit. I mean, I do have a ruby charm, but ruby charms suck. Okay. Oh, flash charge gained. That's bad. Ooh, fire res armor. We'd lose max life though, so I'd have to exalt slam it and hope that hits max life. Or we're gonna lose life swapping for it. But I want the fire res bad. Hit cold res. We're so good on cold res though. Does that mean I can just take you off? Can I find a fire res, lightning res ring? I'm so disorganized. I gotta fix my stat tabs. 65? Yeah, that just sucks for leveling. Poop and poop and poop. I kind of want to slam that bottom one. Crap. Ugh. What does this one get our resistances to? We're just so over on cold res. That gets our resistances up, but I'm down to 1400 life, and I lost some damage because one of the rings I replaced had 1 to 28 lightning damage on it. I was hoping to get a good damage roll on top of it. Our damage is fine, though. I just don't want to die to fucking resistances, so this is good enough. It's like, whatever. We got our reses up. We just need to get... We need to fix our life problem. Do I want to just put these boots on? Might just send these last 2 exalts into this YOLO. Oh no! I hate rarity! What's my resistances go down to? Yeah, it's too low. Those boots suck, but they just have so much resistances on them. That's actually pretty good, though. Can't replace you, but save you for later. Okay. We're at least back to, like, res cap, so I don't have to worry about dying to resistances. But what I'm worried about is the next boss. I only have 1,400 life. And part of me wants to go try and do my Ascendancy before I do this next boss. Like, is that crazy of me that I want to go do my Ascendancy at level 56? Hey, what's up, Timmy? How you doing, man? Noobing my way through hardcore right now. I don't stream very often. Yeah, I'm having fun on a Smith. First time playing Rend with first time just playing any of the dragon skills, so I really like Rend. I am still being stubborn about forcing life stacking with armor. One day I'll break and start playing energy shield, but I'm still on the life stacking armor tunnel vision. Broke 3k HP nice now? Nice. Yeah, I'm just trying to get over 2,000 right now. I'm still pretty early in the campaign. It is a scary, it is scary out there for life builds. I feel reasonably tanky on Smith of Kitava, though. Smith feels really nice. Damn nice, Timmy. Is that pre-scavenge plating and like pre combat buffs? Or is that like combat buff scavenge plating? Oh, gotcha. Should have said AFK hideout. That's good stats for AFK and hideout, for sure. Yeah, 30k is solid. For a small trade league, for sure. Alright. Okay. I'm super nervous about this next boss because I don't know the damage breakpoints for being able to take his hits. I'm doing him as early as possible. But I don't know if 6,000 armor and 1,400 life was like one-shot proof on this guy. I feel pretty tanky. I got the convert physical to armor. Or physical to fire, so like... I feel like I should be fine, but the problem is I have to sit here and channel Oil Barrage on his ass. So like, phase 1... Oops, print stun myself, I'll be fine, but... You know, if he does that triple tap shit when I'm in the middle of an Oil Barrage... Yeah, this fight might be my death. We'll see. Hammer of the Gods one-hit Zarok? Hell yeah. I have yet to play a Hammer of the Gods build. The one Miso played looks fun as fuck. Been your favorite skill since 0.2? That's awesome. Have you done the build or the version using like the lineage gem that lets you spam it or whatever? Because that looks fun as hell. My biggest like I always like to use like I try and use like one skill for all content. And my biggest problem with Hammer of the Gods was it was always like a bossing skill. But now people are using it for mapping too, which looks really fun. But that's always been my downside with Hammer of the Gods is you can't use it like usually you couldn't use it like very consistently when mapping. Not for like all of your clear, right? But now people are starting to figure out how to do that, so. But it is a very I find Hammer of the Gods more satisfying than Comet. Yeah, I need to do a Hammer of the Gods build. Maybe that one of my characters will end up Hammer of the Gods. Oh, you shield wall? Yeah, so I thought about... Like, right now I'm just doing, like, YOLO builds for hardcore. Where did I miss it? Oh, it's right here. But I was thinking, like, at some point, if I'm tired of dying with bad builds and I was going to do a try-hard build, it would be shield wall. And that does sound fun to use shield wall for mapping and then Hammer of the Gods for bossing.
7 pillars, 1 shattered.
That does sound fun.
By accident.
Move speed or global defenses or experience. We'll do global defenses. Whatevs.
Thank you, Sekima. I'll carry it well.
I can teleport. Yeah, sure. Link a clip. Where are my headphones? Here they are.
This is what it's time. Make haste.
Hold on, I don't have a tab set up right now. I want to get it on stream so everyone can watch. Display capture, is that one? Yeah. I don't have it set. I don't know if you'll be able to hear him. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he's gonna disappear probably. Oh. Oh.
What did the second burst of damage? Was that aftershock?
Oh. Yeah,
It looks like it's aftershock, right? Or like ancestral something. Like there's just like a second impact.
Oh. Yeah, he's gonna disappear probably.
He gets hit twice there. Damn, that's big deeps, dude. That's crazy.
Holy shit! Yeah, he's gonna disappear probably. Oh.
Damn. Hammer of the God's awesome.
Holy shit!
That's crazy. Yeah, Seismic Cried guarantees aftershock. Oh, damn. How hard is the aftershock hit for on Hammer of the Gods? And on one node, the tree can make it pop 3 times. Damn, that's cool. I haven't played Hammer of the Gods build clearly. That looks really cool. Damn. Alright, well now I know I'm going to be playing a Hammer of the Gods build. Turner K or so? That's sick. Well. At some point, a Hammer of the Gods build will be played. Maybe after we die here. I don't want to die here, though. I'm having fun on this character. Rend is fun. I want to get a big Rend. I should probably swap the Herald of Thunder. Still using Herald of Light or Ash. Hey, if anything, solo stuff on hardcore is going to teach me inventory management, finally. And stash tab management. It'll fix my hoarding problems.
This well waits for something. An offering, perhaps.
Regal.
Meat creature!
Yeah, it looked like the bleed was doing a good amount of damage on it.
Fast Russia. Sovereign, your gift will quench the sands.
I always prefer any form of ailment build, especially with hammer. A skill like that, I love seeing big ailments with them. Oh no, we got a wasp on us.
I see no future, King. Only a traitor.
I shouldn't have stunned him there, probably, but too late.
I have seen what has come.
Alright, no one shot.
What will be.
I hate that because I'm bad. Oop, that hurt. That could have one-shot me, too. Ugh. Missed the interrupt. There we go. We have no rage, so I don't think we're going to kill him here. I should have kept channeling. Dodge that. Get behind him. Oh, I almost let that hit me. Dodge that. Oof. I'm pretty tanky, actually. Catch him. There we go. He should die here. I'm tankier than I gave myself credit for. I ate 2 of the scariest slashes. I think one of them was a double hit. The thing about the scary dash he does is it can hit you 3 times. And if he triple hits you with it, you're fucked. But that never happens, so.
My satchel is full.
I'm tankier than I gave myself credit for, because I got hit twice and it only put me at half. So. Yeah, Smith's really nice. That was scary. The guy's definitely a scary fight. I want that bow. I need better inventory management for sure. Probably something I can upgrade, right? Just drop that.
My satchel is full.
Oh, I need to make room for 2 more things. Yeah, this is like, even on Trade League, this is the boss that will like catch me off guard. It's just like, oh, okay. He just randomly one-shot my Giga Trade League twink scout character, you know? So every time I fight him on hardcore, I'm always puckered. Alright, Act 2 done.
The gift I will. You have your orders.
I'll sort this stuff later. I'm gonna have to just do a big sorting session tonight before I go to bed. I gotta get the Blaze set up. I liked how Blaze's tabs were set up with the bazillion tabs with like for every leveling section and for all the different leveling archetypes. I want to get that set up. All right.
How can I advise you? Let us
Let's go get Spirit. The second scariest boss.
I'll make it worth your Play the fates.
Oh, this is the Gamba. I think this guy's the one with the weapons.
Well, keep if no.
All right. What level am I in comparison to the zone? All right, I'm almost at the level.
Wild beast! Leech creature!
Pay attention. Almost got myself blasted by a double rare. Did I quality that? I did. Okay. I kind of want to get the rage stuff, and then I'll get Vengeful Fury. 12 maximum rage while shapeshifted is really nice. I also don't mind going up there, but I feel like I should go for Primal Rage first. Primal Rage, get Vengeful Fury, go from there. Yeah, I think it's level 65. I get the 4th socket on Rend. I'm thinking either Armor Break 3, just so I can have built-in Armor Break, or Magnified Area, so my clear is better. Because its damage is already pretty good. They're burrowed fucker someplace. I give up. I like Ren. It might be my next few characters. Depends on when we die on this one. Like, if this character goes far, I won't feel the need to play it again, but I wouldn't mind trying Rend on, like, Witch Hunter and Barashta, maybe.
Spoils of war.
Nice. Couple Exalted Orbs. Smells like boss time. Alright, see how this goes.
My king died by the spirit's will. You'll die by mine.
There's no honor in what you've become. I'm not ready.
You defy the very spirit itself. Winds obey me. You defy the very spirit itself. Forgive me.
You died as you lived. Lost.
Can I afford Herald of Thunder right now? I probably need more decks. How far is my decks? Oof, I would need to swap a lot of shit over to get Herald of Thunder at that level. I kind of want it though. Just to see how it feels. Tough, tough, tough. There's a lot of strength I'd be swapping over. Okay. Alright, that was a nice little 4-hour stream, guys. I am going to go take care of dinner, and I got work I have to do tonight and stuff. But yeah, I'm enjoying this character a lot. I'm enjoying playing Hardcore So Found. I don't know when I'll stream next. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe later tonight. We'll see. If you don't see me streaming, it's because, or the next time you might see me is the podcast this Wednesday. I think we're going to have Jazarus on. We'll see what happens. But, yep. I am going to call it there. I'm going to raid y'all guys over to Farham. So, yeah. He is doing something crazy with Citadel bosses, so. Alright, you guys have a good one.